What's up, fellas and fillettes? My name is Lee. Welcome to the Indie Minute Show, the show where I like indie games, and so I just talk about them, I guess. I don't know what I'm doing. Also, for subscribers, if you've been keeping up, you know that we've been going through our big tier list of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. We will have the 4th episode and a release of the full list next Saturday. So be on the look for that. We've also got something that's actually really awesome. I don't want to spoil anything, but if you're new here, subscribe, because we've got let's just say that we've got somebody very important in a video. Thank you very much. Hey friend. If you've been up on the news and you care about indie games and you like Nintendo, then you definitely know probably that Nintendo just did another the nindies, Nintendo Indies for the less astute of you. The showcase where they they talk about the games, the indie games coming out. I can't do this. They just showed off a bunch of indie games recently, and I was really excited, and I watched it, and I wanted to talk about it, so I'm going to. So there's a big list here. I'm just gonna go through them real quick and talk about my impressions on each one, what I thought, and the big reveal, the big kahuna at the end. Wowza. Yeah, I've got some recommendations because there's a sale, blah blah blah. So let's do it. Now, be sure to leave in the comments which ones you think you will get and won't get, and thoughts on different things, especially the big reveal at the end, and the sale. If there's anything on sale that you would suggest, throw that down below. I might pin it because if it's good, honestly, they're probably all pretty good, but I've only played a few of them. I do suggest you go and watch the full Nindies video that they put out on YouTube. Nintendo did. I'll link it below. They just talk more about the games and what they are. I'm just going to talk about my impressions of them and which ones I'll probably get and not. So they started with this very interesting opening scene with the black and white footage, and I was very confused for a solid minute before I was like, wait a minute, I've got it. And it was Cuphead. They released Cuphead. They're going to release Cuphead on the Switch. This is really cool. I am really bad at Cuphead, so I may or may not get it, but it looks really good to me. Obviously, it's Cuphead. It is a really fun game if you're into challenging games. It's a fast-paced, side-scrolling shooter kind of thing. Then they showed off a game called Overland, which is it looks very unique. I actually think I probably will get this one. It's different. It's not like probably what I would usually play, but it looks very good to me. I'm into it. I don't know, something about not necessarily the gameplay itself, but kind of the gameplay overall. I don't know how to explain this. When they show you playing the game, I don't know how fun it looks, but when they show kind of the meta game, it sounds very interesting to me. So I think I actually will probably get it. I also like the aesthetic. It's dark and sad, so it's just like me. Then they had a game called My Friend Pedro, where you're it's like a shooter. It's like almost like a trick shooter. I don't know if that's a thing, but that's what came to mind. And but you're guided by a banana guy, so that's weird, but I really like it. I like weird stuff. It looks like it is skill based but also accessible. I'll probably get this one as well. It looks pretty solid in my opinion. Then they showed off Neo Cab, which is just not my cup of tea. I'm sure it's a lot of fun, but I don't think I'll get it. It's just not up my alley. I don't know. What do you think? I don't know. Then they showed off Red Lantern, which looks really cool to me. It looks very nice. I guess the gameplay, the actual gameplay was unclear to me. Maybe I missed something. But I don't know. It just looks like I don't know. I'm into it. I may or may not get this one depending on things, but it looks very good. I like the design is very nice. The visual aspect of the whole thing is very nice. I don't know, guys. I want to see more footage, but it looks great. Then Darkwood was shown, and again, it's just not one that I think I'd really be that into. It does look great. I mean, these all look great. I'm gonna stop saying that this looks great. They all look great, unless there's one that I think doesn't look great. I'll say that. But yeah, I mean, I don't have a lot to say about it. There's the footage, cool. But Katana Zero, on the other hand, looks bazonkers, looks wackadoo, looks cool. In fact, yeah, this is definitely a fast-paced game. Looks like a lot of fun. Probably the top 3 that I want to actually buy and play. It looks pretty. Yeah. I mean, you seeing this? Come on. The next game that they announced was Rad. Third time I've heard that pun today. This game I actually have something to say about it, because it looks to me like it's not that fun. But I love the concept. I like that it's rad. He's like leaving the trail of plants behind him. I find that so cool, but it just doesn't look like a very fun game. I don't know. This is another one that if I've got money lying around, I might pick it up. Or if there's, I see somebody else online playing the game, and they're having a lot of fun. They say that it's very fun. Then maybe I might actually get it, but I don't know. The visuals are nice. Conceptually, it looks amazing. Gameplay wise, I'm not sure. That's all I'm saying. Creature in the Well, bro. I'm gonna get this one probably. It looks awesome. This is such a unique idea that it's like the what is it called? You know what it's called? You know what I'm talking about? Pinball combat. What? Dude, that's so smart. Why hasn't somebody done this yet? Probably somebody has done it, but I don't know. I haven't seen it. Why haven't anybody shown me this? This is amazing. I like this a lot. This looks very cool. The concept seems amazing. The story aspect, the visuals are, oh man. This is one of the hypiest. This is one of the most hypey ones for me. And I'm a pretty hype guy, so that's saying something. Then there was Bloodroots, which again looks fun. Probably won't get it. It's just not on the top of my list, but it does look very good. I love the style. I like the whole feel of it. It looks like this, but probably not for me. I gotta keep looking at videos for these because I can't remember what they look like. Okay, so Pine was the next one, and this is another one that looks very interesting to me. It does look fun. The gameplay itself looks fun. I like the style looks very nice. He said something about how the game learns from you, and I think that's very interesting. I love that idea of AI learning enemies, and I don't know what exactly he means by that, but it looks very interesting. That concept seems great. Super Crate Box is a game I've played before on PC. I probably won't get it because I have it on PC, but it is a great game. I do recommend it. Nuclear Throne is a game I've wanted for a long time. I don't typically love, what are they called? Bullet Hells. Bullet Heck. My mom might watch. I might get it for Switch since I haven't got, I will get it. You know what? I'm going to get it for Switch. I'm going to get it. What are you going to do about it? Ultra Bugs. It's called Ultra Bugs, and it's, I don't know. Same thing with Swim Sanity, just not my cup of tea, not that kind of gamer. I'm more into deep games. Blaster Master 02 is what looks crazy, dude. It looks awesome to me. It reminds me of so many other games, and it's the way the gameplay switches and the characters, and man, what a good throwback to before I was born. This is another one that's probably in the top 5 to get. Super nice looking. Man. You know what I mean? You know when you just sometimes you're just like, Stranger Things 3 game. It's a game. It's Stranger Things. I don't even watch the show. Okay, so I was going to watch the show with my family, and we watched the first episode together. And then while I was at work, they watched the next 3 episodes. And so I'm just hurt, and I don't want to watch the show anymore. It's just ruined for me. I'm sorry. I don't want this game. And then they had a bunch of sales that they announced, and just a lot of games on the eShop that are on sale. I don't know most of them, but the few that I did know, the ones that I've played and would recommend are certainly one, Moonlighter. I've talked about that game before in a previous Indie Minute, and it is on so hey, is that a card for it? Wow, that's a great game. It's on the Switch now. I haven't played it on the Switch. Probably won't get it on the Switch, as I said before, because I have it on the PC, but it's very good. I would actually rather have it on the Switch, because it would be mobile, and it is the kind of game that you want to kind of get to and for a short amount of time and get back to it whenever it's convenient, since the Switch is portable. Wizards of Legend is the other one I also have on PC, another one that I kind of would like to have on Switch. It's very fun. I will say, if you don't like monotony, it may not be. It's a, top-down sort of dungeon crawler, roguelite, a lot of fun, but it doesn't have a whole lot of change-up. Unless they've added things that I'm not aware of. It's been a little while since I touched it, but that is a very fun game if you're into that play style. So So like I'm into that play style, so it stays fun for a while, but for a lot of people, it'll probably get old pretty quick. Great game though. And then there was the gosh darn blow my mind release that I did not see coming in a million years. What is it called? Cadence of Hyrule. Crypt of the Necromancer. Bro, this is a Zelda indie title. What? And I don't really know how the gameplay is supposed to work. I know that this is a second part or an add-on to a previous game that I honestly hadn't heard of, and I haven't done a whole lot of research yet. Oh, believe me, I will. But I don't really know the gameplay that well. Obviously, it's going to be rhythm-based and combat as well, which does sound very interesting. I'm a musical guy, and I'm a fighter. But it looks great. It's a Zelda game, so I'm going to get it. There's no doubt about that, and I'm sure I'll love it. Man, it was such a shock for me. It was like a punch to the eyebrow in terms of I didn't expect it. And I kind of have a little bit of a fear about Nintendo handing out their properties to other companies, which has happened in the past and happens more with things like Mario and Rabbids, Shooter, Funtime, and stuff like that. I can't think of another example, but it's happening, and there's a little bit of a fear for me that they're going to make games that are not that great for franchises that are mega great. I'm not that worried about this one, but I don't know. I trust Nintendo. You know what? I trust Nintendo. They've always done a good job with making sure that the games that they put out are actually quality. I kind of like how sacred it's always been, that they keep everything in-house. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they've done this and I haven't realized it. But anyways, I'm super stoked for this game. I cannot wait. I'll probably do an indie minute on it when it comes out and I've played it. Anyways, I just really wanted to talk about these games. I've got a Discord, Indie Obsession, just all about indie games if you're really into it. If you're into those, we got a couple of devs in there that have their games. So that's cool. Again, next Saturday we'll have Smash Brothers tier list. If you liked this video, like it. If you loved it, then subscribe. And if you love me, then do both of those things and hit the bell and share it with somebody. If you got a friend who's like an indie geek or a Nintendo geek, throw them this video. Let them know. Give them the love that is the fruit basket. And as always, wait, that's not it. I was about to do the Vsauce thing. And as always, keep being the way you are. Unless you suck. Happens sometimes.